feel like Elle King is a very easy person to talk to because she's very transparent and willing to let you in, especially when it comes to her personal life. This interview took place at the end of 2018 when she was going through some ups and downs. But we do talk about new music and tattoos. But I do warn you, if you've got kids in the car, earmuffs, because this is Elle King off stage. This is early. You're like the only artist to like ever show up actually early, by the way. I feel like.
Don't fucking tell anybody that.
That's not rock
it's
and
new.
roll.
I've changed.
Do you get up early, like in life anyway?
I actually wake up really early.
Go on.
I do. It's weird. I don't get like as hammered as I used to. And so I love mornings. I wake up, I have coffee, I walk out in my backyard.
What have you done with Elle King?
Honestly, you've changed.
This is not even the Elle King I knew like, what, was that 2 years ago? A year ago? Year and a half ago?
Year and a half ago, I think. Yeah.
Ooh, time flew.
I know. Yeah.
So you wake up, the birds are chirping.
I moved to California, man. Started to get real groovy, dude. On this healthy life. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, bro.
Still very
How was that,
unhealthy.
by the way? Because I remember you got that house not long ago.
Beautiful. It's amazing. I'm really, really happy. I never get to spend any time there.
Where is it?
It's like almost Studio City, so it's chill.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Where do you live?
Studio City.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Wait, really?
Laurel and Moore Park.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I live like literally right off of Barham.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you ever go to Sun Cafe?
No.
Well.
Laurel Tavern usually is my little spot. Yeah.
I've been there.
That's a cool little spot.
Yeah, it's
delicious burgers and beer. But that's, now that you're early riser, you're all about the coffee shops. And
Yeah,
stuff,
you
cafes
know.
now.
I just asked you about a vegan cafe. God damn it.
Was it?
I hope that we're not. Have we started?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, your
Sick.
whole image is screwed. Okay. But no, you're not. You're still hardcore because I saw you were getting tattoos even as recent, like
Yeah, I got a super hardcore tat right there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you get that? In Portland? A couple days ago?
2 days ago, yeah.
Do you plan in advance for these?
No. Does it look at that one? Does it look like I plan in advance? No.
What does that one say?
Says, fuck you.
That's been building up for quite a while, that one, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because I want to get more. I have here, and I've got a couple more down the side, but I wait like years before I for sure get it. And
Well, I got a lot of tattoos like real fast because I don't know. I was always drunk, so it never hurt. And now I think, honestly, tattoos hurt more as you get older.
Yeah.
Just because everything hurts more as you get older.
You wake up.
Yeah. And like I got this, and I was just like,
You don't
like a baby.
Like, take anything beforehand, like the numbing spray? Do you use a numbing spray?
no. I want to feel, man. I'm trying to feel everything these days.
Screw the feel. Get the numbing spray. You feel. I did the whole one on my side and did numbing spray.
Yeah, but don't they have to? They do it and then they spray
They
it.
do the outline.
Right, and then it's excruciating. That's how
Terrible.
I got my sternum tattooed. And he was like, "Yeah, I'll just put some numbing spray." And I was like, "Sick, yeah, do it." Like, it's like acid on you.
Yeah.
Not the fun kind, the hurt kind.
Let's talk about new music because I know that's a lot of people are saying it's more emotional. Are you getting like emotional talking about this album even? That's no. You're kidding, but I read something about that where you actually do get emotional talking about this.
I do.
Okay.
It really was.
Tough.
I made this record in a different way from the first record, where the first record was a little mishmash and like, let's just see how many songs we can get together and like with a whole bunch of people. And this was like, I made the record as I was going through, a pretty rough and crazy time in my life. And if what I was going through didn't happen, I wouldn't have made something that was so, I don't know. All I can speak of is how it makes me feel. And it really like is emotional for me. And it really like came from within me and my spirit and like my band as well. Like it's not just my emotions on this. It's all of ours. And it was 100% like a group effort. And all of us are very like kind of emotional about it, but I'm still excited, and I won't be so protective. I want to put it out and just show everyone like what happened, and it does 100% tell like my story of my last year and a half.
Are you a little nervous about that, releasing that kind of info, or is it more that people can actually go, hey, I've been through that kind of thing?
Well, okay, so last year when I was like real cray, I didn't know what to do, and I felt like very alone, and so I just for some reason started talking about it on social media. And instead of like getting a lot of backlash. I was very surprised to find that I was getting a lot of like people reaching out and saying, you know, just literally reaching out, telling me their stories and what they were going through. And it kind of really pushed me and got me through in a very beautiful way. So there's something to be said about what happens when you're honest. And when you come out the gate saying, this is me, or this is what's happening, or this is how I feel, and you just say it without like needing any kind of, I don't want to say approval, but like, I don't have any expectations of what people will say to me. I hope that people listen with an open heart and an open mind, but I can't control what other people think. All I can say is that this is a lot of these songs are strictly personal experience. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the world's gonna say.
There's a weird epiphany that happens though when you have that mindset.
Because if someone gives you something negative, it doesn't really affect you as much.
Well, I mean, even the whole like, at some point you just kind of go. At least for me, I just kind of go. You know what? I don't care. And it's not that I don't care. It's just that I'm no longer going to overthink this, and I'm no longer. And it's such a liberating. Oh my God! What a liberating feeling is that kind of what this is in that you're not worried about judging and messing up and little things like that. I mean, it's
I'm still human, so like that stuff. I also like am very tough on myself. So I mean that and that being said, it's like no one can say anything to me that I won't say meaner to myself, which is unfortunate. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. I'm really tough on myself. I'm always my own worst critic. But there is something to be said about, like, you know, what you said. I won't allow. Okay. So I've done a lot of therapy, and and so I really I truly believe that people will treat you the way that you allow them to treat you, and so. If I just tell myself that, like, I won't let any negativity come into this, it's not easy. You don't just wake up and like, I don't care what anybody says about me, you know? But it's just, I don't know what the hell. I don't know. I'm nervous. It's a vulnerable thing, but I'm trying to, it's all state of mind. And so I'm trying to actively shift it into, I'm excited. And if people don't like it, that's for them. Not everyone's going to like me.
But in that, it's made you better. Do you think it's made you a better performer, a better artist, a better?
I think so.
Communicator.
The thing is like if people. It's not about looks most times. It's about confidence. When it's like dating and stuff, like people, like, you know, I don't look like every girl, but I've never had a problem getting a boyfriend because I'm confident. Yeah. You know, and so I think that kind of can come through in music, in anything in life. You know, if you're confident, people are attracted to that. And they can't really, why would they form a bad opinion about you if you're confident in good things, you know? If someone's confidently an asshole, I'll be like, that guy's an asshole. Because that's what they put out.
Where did this come from? Like, is this, since your move to L.A., is all this kind of happened?
I had a really hard year, and I made a really good record. Yeah. And I told everybody, I said, just let me keep, I know that I'm crazy right now, but I think that once I get all this out, like, I'll pull it together when it's time to show it to the world. And that's what happened, thank God, because I was lying when I said that to everybody. But
that's LA, fake it till you make
it. I know, fake it till you make it. But they believed me because I was confident.
If you've seen Elle's Instagram, you know that she's talking about with the new music, because I saw the clip and it with the hoods. Yeah. And so it's very different.
I'm kind of obsessed with like culture. Culture. Okay.
Wow.
Hashtag culture. Sick. Write that down. And I don't know. Did you see Wild Wild Country?
I'm not sure. Which one was it?
You'd know.
It was the one with the.
It's it's about like one of the biggest cults in like.
Oh,
American...
you're talking. No. I haven't seen some of that.
You have to.
Some of that stuff scares me a little bit.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. Do you ever watch anything about serial killers or anything?
No.
It's not that I'm like into that or into murder or chaining someone up, but just like the human mind and how far things can go. Especially because I've been on both sides. Actually, I don't know if I've ever been on a super healthy side, but I've been on a side of like, am I like other people, like whatever. And so I'm kind of fascinated by the human mind. Mm-hmm. And last time around, I was into spreading good times all the time. And now I'm like, spread love, give love to get love, man. But it's true, you know? And like, that's what I needed. And so you have to literally, I know it sounds cheesy, but it's true. Like, if you want goodness, you have to put out goodness. So it's like, we're magnets, you know, we attract things. If we have a negative outlook, what are we going to attract?
Negative.
Yes, give this guy a star.
Or at least you're gonna really focus on that part.
Yeah, and then you could miss good things.
Right. Even if you get 1,000 good things, you're going to focus on that.
Right. It's like, you could get 10, 100,000 billion great comments, and the one time you're ugly, it's like, God damn it.
But everybody does that.
It's just that. But I mean, we're human beings. We feel things, but again, it's like you have to. If you don't have one, you have to start to build and create a filter that you choose what you let get to you. You know, easier said than done, but it has to be an active thing.
You could be a therapist with all this now.
Honestly, I am. I do my own therapy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the whole idea of like the videos, like, I named my band The Brethren because I've always called them my brothers, and so we had this whole like. We have a very, very like family atmosphere because it's important, Even though we're in a different city every day, you can travel with a sense of home, And God, who am I? I have changed. But
this is not the person I remember. Yeah.
And so I watched Wild Country with one of my bandmates, and like we have always kind of laughed and joked about like we have a cult and like we're gonna grow a big cult, but it'll be really healthy and loving. But you really should watch it because it did start out that way.
Yeah.
And so I think hopefully our cult ends differently.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't end. Theirs ended.
Keeps going. I want to be in it. I want to be a part of the cult for sure. It's cool. And I love the fact that this isn't that you've changed. It's just different stages. You're growing up.
Totally. Yeah.
Going up in life. Wow.
I'm still me. I'm still an idiot, but but I just have, I think, just maybe a better outlook. I really try to be more positive. I can still be a total asshole sometimes, but I try to think maybe, where did I maybe go wrong? That's rare. I don't always do that, just sometimes.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah, because everybody in the room just suddenly looked at their phones and went,
yeah, no, they've stayed looking at their phones like, we hate this girl so much.
completely-
They're texting each other like, this bitch is lying.
Well, thank you for coming by. Come by more often, though.
I know, I
Will
will.
you? Please
Thank you.
do that.
I live here now, so.
Oh, great. You can live here. We got a little area back here. Got a soundboard. You can
Nice.
live
This
in
looks
there.
just like my bedroom. All the chairs, everything.